My problem is that I have I last too long and I'm too thick. Any solutions?
Cool. So the too thick I can't help you with. There's not much you can do except shave. You might try and shave a bit off. I wouldn't recommend that. That's what I have a similar. Like, you know, I have this joke where, like, anytime I meet a woman and she's talking about getting breast reduction surgery, my immediate response is, that's the most retarded thing I've ever heard. It'd be like me going into the doctor and saying, hey doc, chop off 2 inches off my cock because it's too big. I think it's retarded. But how do you so you last too long, so you're trying to make it so you don't last quite as long.
That's a genuine problem, actually, isn't it? Guys who can't finish or whatever, and then what do they do to bring it to a conclusion quicker, right?
Yeah. The cause of this tends to be two different things. One, it can be excessive porn use. I don't think that's Glenn's situation, but just for anyone listening, that's a problem with a lot of younger guys. They had excessive porn use. They need more visual stimulus or more extreme stimulus to achieve the same kind of excitement that they would usually need to orgasm. That comes from consuming excessive amounts of porn. The other cause of this is a conditioning thing, and another cause of this is serotonin levels. So there is a correlation between speed of a man's like climax and serotonin levels. So you can like naturally start to try and increase your serotonin levels, and you might find that time it takes you to orgasm will significantly reduce. It's a big one. Another like short-term kind of like just biohack really is to give yourself blue balls. If it's like a one-off thing, if there's like one particular woman who doesn't like quite get you there, well then just blue ball yourself for like a couple of days, like Edge, and then you should be raring to go like the moment you see her, and it'll be much easier. Women will really develop an insecurity and a complex around not being able to get a man to orgasm. It's quite fascinating. Because I mean, sometimes I just don't feel like jizzing. I feel like sometimes I genuinely just like feel like, you know what, I want to stay like fired up. I want to stay on edge. Like, especially like if I'm fucking her in the morning, or I'm seeing a couple of girls that day or whatever, and like it's a threesome thing. I'm like, no, I don't want to like lose my energy and like go down. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay at this like high intensity, high level of arousal like all day.
Yeah.
So I might not bust in the morning, and I'll keep going all day.
Well,
and some women will drive them absolutely insane if you try doing that.
Well, I've heard some weird stuff about that, actually. I saw somebody recently posting. I don't know who it was, but somebody going like, "Yeah, man, I never come with a woman on the first date because that's giving too much of my power away." Like, it's like this sort of it's almost like a variation of the going down on a woman is beta type thing. Like, having an orgasm in the presence of a woman is beta because it shows that you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing.
We've reached peak internet.
Yeah. I never come when I'm with a woman. That gives her too much power.
I only come into my sock.
Yeah. I'm not giving these 304s that kind of validation, man. No free validation. You know.
I have seen guys do that as a strategy, as a technique, but precisely for the reasons I just described, because women will develop a complex, an insecurity around it if you do not finish. Do with that information what you will.
He says, I have this issue where I can only get hard with a girl if I haven't seen her eat, drive, and fart. When a girl does normal things around me, I just get so turned off and I can't get hard. Well, I mean, I'm not really into
eat. Eat and drive is an obscure one.
I mean, I get that. I'm not feeling that really. But although some got, apparently there are niches for that as well. But I'm not feeling that. But driving, I mean, I know
I can't tell if this guy is serious or not.
He might be trolling. What about rollerblading? So if you've seen the Barbie movie, when Margot Robbie rollerblades down the strip in Hollywood, would you bang or wherever it is, Venice Beach or wherever it is? Would you bang her because she's done rollerblading, or would you be like, no, I'm not having it now?
What if she packs a suitcase? What if she like does the dishes? Like any of these things, like. Newsflash: you ain't gonna have a wife because you're never gonna have kids.
I mean, I sort of in principle, I get the overarching idea, because there is a sense. I'm not saying this applies to me, but it's sort of like, it's kind of weird. Like, I think as guys, we do want this sort of idealized version of a woman, not in the Madonna whore complex version of it, but we want to see her as, oh, she's this super sexualized person and she's just sexy the whole time and she doesn't do chores and she doesn't go and do the washing up and stuff like that. And that's why I think living together can be difficult sometimes, because you do then get to see these regular sides of them. But the way he's describing it sounds very, very hardcore, really. So you take her, well, there's great argument for not taking her out for dinner on the first date, because you take her out for dinner and then you're like, fuck, I spent $200 on that dinner and now I'm just completely turned off.
Apparently he's not trolling. He said, he's replied back in the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He said, I don't know why, but I just get the ick or whatever. I feel so horrid after seeing them do things. But I've tried multiple girls and the same thing in some of these Birds of Smoke shows. Okay, yeah, this is definitely something you have to work on.
Yeah.
Because like this tells me, I think you just alluded to this, Troy, that you do not see women as humans.
Yeah.
That you see them as masturbatory aids. Because if they're not, unless they're this perfect idealized sexual object and they're not human, you cannot get off with them, which is bad. Like,
yes,
women are human beings as well, my friend. So you have, like, they are humans just like all of us. They do regular human things. They have faults and character flaws and things. So you have to find the sexuality in the woman, in the human,